Sacrifice always gets God's attention. And I'm asking you to consider sacrificing a little bit of your time. We need poll watchers and we need election officers in Virginia. And we have training for those two positions. But we need people to show up. We need you. Do you believe we should have fair elections? Yes. Well, then you must be part of the process. Yes, you must vote. But we need laborers. There is a labor shortage, and it is a sacrifice for you to serve. But I want you to come to the training. We have two wonderful locations on two different nights, and I want you to make your plans to be there, and I want you to let us know that you're coming. May God bless.
Thank you, Brother Byron. You are so right. We are in a battle to try to bring some righteousness back to the Commonwealth. Now, again, we know it begins with transformation, seeing people saved and come into a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. But it also involves you and me as salt and light in the midst of this crooked and perverse generation among whom God has called us to live, called us to shine. And that means being involved in the process as American citizens, Christian American citizens. We need some election officers. We need some poll watchers. Again, our motto is we want to make it easy to vote, but hard to cheat. That means we've got to have eyes on every ballot. We've got to have election officers that are working at every precinct across the Commonwealth. We've got to have poll watchers that are working at every precinct across the Commonwealth, from the time of early voting all the way through election day. Many of you have registered to volunteer. You said you'd like to serve. It's time to put those feet to action. We've got some training sessions set up, some in-person training sessions set up. Two of them coming up next week. One will be on Tuesday, May the 31st. It'll start at 6:30, be at Crossroads Baptist Church in Fredericksburg. That's 4236 Lee Hill School Drive, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Dr. Clarabelle Wheeler will be our trainer there. She's a great trainer. And then the second one will be Thursday, June the 2nd, starting at 7 o'clock up at Heritage Baptist Church in Woodbridge, 14510 Spriggs Road, Woodbridge, Virginia. Colonel John Mills will be the training for that. You may be thinking, well, I've already been trained. I served last year. May I encourage you to go to training again? I have personally been to at least 3 trainings. Every single time I go, I learn something else. You know, there's some laws that have changed. There are some things that we become aware of that we need to be alert to, we need to be ready for. It never hurts to have some training. You say, well, the state's going to provide me some training. Oh, but we've learned that sometimes that training isn't as accurate, isn't as thorough as it needs to be. You know, God's people are people of integrity. God's people are people of diligence, and we need God's people to be involved on this level of the election process, making sure, again, easy to vote, hard to cheat. We need you to be involved. I can't overstate it enough, the importance of this training. Again, next Tuesday night, May 31st, in Fredericksburg, Crossroads Baptist Church. Thursday night, June the 2nd, at Heritage Baptist Church in Woodbridge. 6:30 Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Thursday night. If you have some questions, if I can help you, please reach out to me. My email address is Alvis. That's TALV as in victory, IS as in Savior, at faithwins.us. Faith Wins is one word, faithwins.us. My cell is 804-690 9447. I'd be glad to help you any way I can. Oh, by the way, would you register for these training sessions? It would help us in preparing. You can register by going to godandcountry.me. All spelled out, godandcountry.me. There'll be a registration link right there that you can click, give us your contact information, and select which of the in-person training sessions you would like to attend. God bless you. Again, let's get involved. Let's do all that we can, shining as light, being salt for God's glory, involved on the daily basis for God's glory.